Hey guys, this is another episode of Unpaid Invoices. Of course, you already know the space for creatives being themselves, a safe space, if you will. We're talking business boundaries and everything in between
Yo,
because we get it. Shay
and your girl Kiera.
and it's Unpaid Invoices. First week of February, we're vibing. We're Joe vibing. It's kind of, I don't know. You guys, obviously, if you've been with us for a minute, you know that the first segment is just really just checking in, see what we've been up to since we've last chatted. How are you doing?
Smoking Aces.
Smoking aces. Just, I mean, hey, it sounds like you're tired. And honestly, I get it because I am tired and I'm hungry. So, hey,
The
it-
last part is one thing that I am not. I feel like I've been eating every minute of every second all day
today,
today.
oof, no, I have not felt like that at all, at all. I'm literally probably just
That
gonna eat
thing,
today.
you know.
Yeah, I'm eating for the first time that, ooh, that's not good. Anyways, we're not gonna focus on that. You're doing okay. I'm doing snazzy. I mean, honestly, I have no complaints other than I would love some more energy. And I will say I'm excited for the month of February. It seems like things are moving and grooving and bustling, and it's a busy ass month. But with that, we're gonna jump right into it. Obviously, with our segment called tabs. Obviously, as creatives, we are always keeping multiple things open in our brain. Like, I mean, shit, if you're not a creative, then you wouldn't understand it. It is what it is. But if you are, you get it. And so, obviously, for our first one, it's
Sounds boring. You don't have tabs open.
you said what?
I hit my knee.
Mm. LaRussell. Honestly, that's the first tab that we're going to talk about. LaRussell just signed to Roc Nation via Breakfast Club interview that he recently just did. He
hmm
told everyone the news. They asked him what is the difference now for him, and he basically, in short, was like the support. That he has some
Which is what
backing.
I thought it was gonna be anyway.
I mean, does that mean distribution deal, or does that mean that he's
That's what
actually
he said.
signed?
No, he said that. He said I'm still independent. He
Not
said
gonna
I'm still
lie.
independent. And he said he was like, I own all my masters. I still own this. He was like, it's basically what Megan is. Megan is still independent. She just has assistants through them to do like the radio business, and which is what he said. He was like a lot of the certain streams that he's like, I'm ready to kind of get to that next level to get to. He was like, they have the streams. He was like, I'm ready to make sure my voice is heard in certain spaces. Like I've already killed it. I've already proven that I can do this thing. He's like, but now I want to go further, and that requires help and resources and infrastructure, which I can't be mad at. That's very true. I'm dealing with that right now. So yeah.
I mean, right. I've seen a couple people having notes for him saying that they feel like he sold out ultimately, and that at the end of the day, there's always a dollar amount for people like him who kind of preach this whole independent thing or being fully independent.
And to
Um,
those people, I say you have never probably done it, and so thus you don't realize at some
yeah, I was
point
gonna
you
say,
do. You need certain help, and that comes with partnerships. So if you call that selling out, then that lets me know where your mindset is, and you've probably never done anything past McDonald's on 51st and whatever street that's just in your corner of the neck of the woods. Like I don't
I'm
know, like
fine.
that's what that sounds like to me. Like anybody with sense knows that at some point you have to because okay, so like what are you supposed to do, like what like again he's literally at the situation like hit they precipice at as an independent person. What are you supposed to do then, like since y'all know every goddamn thing and you went to school and you got
I
your
mean, I
degree and
guess to
shit, like
them,
what
they were probably that he was supposed to remain
and
independent.
never go past a
Well,
certain
and that's what I was
like
gonna say. It very much depends on, yeah, honestly, I have no critique for Larissa, honestly. And honestly, I don't really care about the people who have a critique
bumping their
on him because I
gums.
figured ultimately he was gonna have to have some backing at some point. Like how you're saying, whether it was a distribution deal or whatever. Obviously, when you hit a certain level, you wanna do more, you wanna impact more, you wanna create more, bigger and better things, and you do need people to do that. Um, and when you are not a creative man, you're just not gonna get it. I'm not gonna lie.
A sellout is crazy though. Like that's like
Yeah,
niggas
they
telling
said sell out verbatim.
we get in the Black Connect Network or whatever come to us and say, hey, we want to put Unpaid up. And niggas be like, but y'all doing that shit by yourselves. Why y'all being da 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 da? Why y'all should have sold out? See, that's why all the black men. I would look at them so.
Man,
I tell them to
I literally wouldn't give a damn because you haven't even started anything. So yeah, that's just my note on it. I
like
have
what?
no note.
Imagine somebody calling you a sellout because you didn't elevate it or not realize that
And
you
then it's
need.
like, yeah, like you're saying, most people don't even do anything or start anything. So you don't even know necessarily what that means. Because at the end of the day, like, let's be honest, just because I'm a creative doesn't mean I shouldn't get paid or shouldn't get a certain amount for it, for what I'm
Hello,
doing. Like, I still have to
hello,
eat. I'm still,
boy. I have to pay my team, the people who've been backing me this whole time. I would like to get them a raise. I would like to put them on. I would
they
like to
said, nah,
maybe they got dreams that they trying to fulfill and
nah,
and do on their ends. That requires more. Like y'all see how dumb y'all sound to
no,
call somebody a
they don't want to
sellout.
hear
It's just
that.
insane, insane.
I think just be open-minded. Like, I can kind of
I
see
think
how
it's
we
because it's
got,
the Jay Z of it all. Honestly, right now with the whole
yeah,
his
yeah,
name being used as clickbait and the Epstein situation and all that stuff, and which is a whole
right.
thing in
Which
itself.
is
So
why I didn't have a comment on that when it first came out. Because I was like, it's just feeling like a whole bunch of crap is happening right now. We're being flooded with a lot of information for
boy,
some odd reason. Wait,
truthfully, I feel like, yeah, the conspiracy theorists might be on to some shit, and that's where I'll just leave it there. Which conspiracies you'll never know.
there's
Like,
so many out there.
there's so many
Um,
you'll never know which ones I corroborate or align with. So,
Speaking of conspiracy theories,
lol.
one person has their own. It is
Oh,
against Nike.
child.
Our next tab is Nike is being sued for discriminating against white workers. Hmm. Investigation was disclosed on Wednesday when the EEOC filed a motion in federal court in Missouri seeking to force Nike to comply with a subpoena from September. According to court documents filed with the motion, Miss Lucas filed a discrimination charge against Nike in 2024 when she was a commissioner on the EEOC. At the time, the commission had a Democratic majority and now has a 2-1 Republican majority. Nike has
Choice in the back end is upset and trying to push down the throats of a company that has very clearly aligned with a lot of people of color for ages. And now this bullshit. So
It's
interesting.
just like, honestly, it's just so crazy, how
Y'all would lose so much money if y'all did that route. So much money. That would tank the company. And that's my thing right now with this whole like political thing is that y'all are willing to ruin equitable businesses when y'all whole thing is money, 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 money. And not realizing that the black dollar has been proven
to be the
to
most
be boy, what?
boy,
The most dollar. So
yes.
you turn your back on a friend. First of all, sports
I was about to say,
niggas.
first of all, a lot of y'all ambassadors and people who y'all have behind y'all, backing y'all, wearing y'all stuff, rocking y'all stuff, are various groups of people.
Y'all
Groups of
already be
people.
getting the slide from certain people who choose to bat, when y'all do iffy shit in the first place. Cause y'all have those people on y'all's, roster, what have you. Let y'all lose every last one of y'all people because they turn all of their audiences against your brand to Adidas. Hell, Sketcha. Y'all gonna be boy, y'all gonna have to be in Oregon on the corner selling sneakers. Yeah, don't do
Someone
that.
said this feels like Nike. So Nike responded. They said this feels like a surprising and unusual escalation. We have had extensive good faith participation in an
Exactly.
EEOC inquiry into our personal practices, programs, and
Exactly.
decisions, and have had ongoing efforts to provide information and engage constructively with the agency.
Right. Which is what I
Um,
heard too. That I saw that they were like, we've been cooperating with y'all. So like, what the hell are y'all talking about? We willing to cooperate because we know this is bull larky. So I mean, okay.
mm,
I'm pretty sure even now, if you looked at the majority of Nike staff, it's
right. You said what?
majority palm
Yeah.
people is what I'll say.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, that's what I'm saying earlier. As far as
And
like
I'll
that's
even
kind of
go to
crazy.
say in some global spaces, it's probably that as well. If not 50% that in some global markets that y'all have headquarters in. So like that's a while. I would
Mm.
love to know what the claim is specifically.
Or what happened to Trent? That
Yeah,
yeah.
like what? Like
You're
that's what
talking
they
about
said.
the
Like it's
scenario in which
it's a
yeah.
escalation. So I'm like, what? What is it that you are trying to escalate? Like that's extremely dumb. Does
Ultimately,
anybody
Nike
with
is saying
eyeballs?
that they underwent a reorganization in 2024. And I mean that's kind of just,
A lot of bad shit happened in 2024, so that aligns with
yeah, honestly,
Tito
interesting
Puff came in
interesting
office.
take overall. I feel like
Yeah,
when the majority starts feeling like the minority, but it's ironic because the majority said that there wasn't a such thing as a minority, and thus everything is so right and everything's working how it should.
right. Everything's so equal. There's
Everything
never
is
in a
working
minority.
how it should, and thus
And
when it's
actually, the
working how
minorities
it's
have extra leg up because there's all these policies that y'all had in place, which y'all then took back.
and so I'm like, I really like cool for this girl,
What's her name? Louisa Anna.
Silly Goose is their name. That's how I
Right.
feel about it.
Tricks are
I
for kids, ain't they?
I kind of don't even care to, yeah, it's like, okay. Um, yeah, nothing for that tab. You want to take over this next one? Because honestly, I've seen a lot of people have a lot of backlash for this guy, Mr. Jacob Elordi.
um. First of all,
Want to open it up for us?
I feel like anybody who reads, there's a strong connection to adaptations, right? If you like to read, when something gets chosen to adapt, you'd be like, oh my God, yes, I get to look on the screen and cross verify, right? Ooh, that tree that was in the pond off to the left with the right, with the house, with the little knickerbocker on the side, that's gonna be in the movie. And then when they do the house on the side with the little knickerbocker, you'd be like, ah. It brings something, right?
Right.
Especially crazy enough when there's main character um I won't even say was it main character attributes, if you will, right? And
Right.
obviously, creative leisure you can take when you're adapting something. It's your shit. You can do whatever you want to do, right? What I will say though is to then say, I just don't really feel like this is the heart of the character, and I just really feel like we could just all kind of like not really give a fuck about this very thing. So y'all really kind of not y'all jacking it right now. I don't know why y'all doing all this bullshit talking about my movie. Y'all missing the important thing. It's my
Okay, have you
movie.
said the movie?
I'm about to.
Mm,
Wuthering Heights. No, I wanted to read it first because what she said in
okay.
that thing was stupid as hell. Wuthering Heights, right? If you never read Wuthering Heights, there's a main character attribute. The man is colored. Like that's literally why he's
Right.
treated the way he's treated in the book. So for
Right.
you to remove that attribute and place tall Caucasian,
Jacob Elordi.
I'll say zesty
Jacob.
Caucasian, because
Jacob
he's a down under zesty Caucasian,
Oh, okay.
whatever. And let me read specifically what she said real quick, because that right there really pissed me off. That really grinded my gears, you dumb hoe. Because first of
Mm.
all, you said something that was so stupid, and then was shocked and in awe when people had backlash for you, like
So Emerald Fennell, right?
which is the director.
She responded to the controversy over his casting and said, I think the thing is everyone who loves this book has such a personal connection to it, and so you can only ever kind of make the movie that you sort of imagine yourself when you read it. I don't know. I think I was sort of focusing on the kind of pseudo masochist elements of it. Sado. Sado?
Yeah, sadomasochist.
Sadomasochist. Oof, you guys. That's the great thing. That's the great thing about this movie is that it could be made every year and it will be so moving and so interesting. Yeah. So basically, I feel like what she's saying is that when she read it, she didn't really anticipate or take in the fact that it was based
So
in
she can't read.
that.
So she didn't read. That's what I heard. She didn't read.
I think honestly, some people are just very disrespectful when it comes to those specific highlighting of characters. We seen Hallie. Oh my goodness, my messing up of words right now, like my brain. Um, Halle Bailey when she did Mermaid. Everyone was so mad
But here, I mean,
because it was like, oh my goodness. And the argument was that we seen her animated as a white, blah blah blah. So why in the end? But it was like, guys, this is a character that actually has no, like, I don't know.
It's a
Like it
mermaid.
has no cultural relevance on anything. Like mermaid culture, like it's not versus actual identities and concepts and structures that we can identify with and see a parallel in real life and how we're navigating.
Right.
I personally don't.
It's historical fiction.
Did
Like it's
you lose respect for
historical.
this person?
Did I have some to begin with? Should be the
That's a
question.
good question. That's a good question.
Yeah, no, I knew when I first saw those the trailers that started popping up, I want to say in like December on my For You page on Twitter, not Twitter, Twitter and TikTok. I was like, Wuthering Heights. I was like, do you know I dusted off a good hoopla? Okay, got on the good old hoop
Right.
of the laws and said, let me re-download Wuthering Heights real quick because I don't want to be wrong. I
Right.
tweeted it and I said, "Ain't Wuthering Heights like wasn't he a nigga? Like, am I tripping?" I know I read it a
What do
many
you?
a moons ago, because of Twilight, which was like, "Oh, it's Wuthering Heights," and everybody who read Twilight, because again, what I like to read the words and ingest the words and have comprehension with the words. And she said Wuthering Heights, so I said, "Oh, book Wuthering Heights, real thing. Read it." And so thus I dusted the book off once more and I found the words. I found the words that had said that man. And his whole
Right.
character arc quite literally deals with the fact that he is a man of color. So I don't really understand what story now she is doing. Which is it Twilight? Right? Because
Mhm.
Twilight was a fan fiction.
Right.
If that's the case, then say that. But don't say it's Wuthering Heights. This ain't Wuthering Heights. And then for you to say, well, everybody's gonna read it, girl. And when you read it, you're gonna have your take. I
Yeah.
guess. Just say you might as well have just said, I don't see color. I would have preferred you to say, I would have
I
preferred that.
mean,
And then
and
I
that's
would have
that's what I'm saying. Like that seems like what she's ultimately
I don't
saying.
see color. And hey girl, I
But
guess.
honestly,
You
I
don't
think
see the whole
that's.
character arc. You don't see a whole plot line. Okay. All
But I
right,
was gonna
cool.
say that's why I think it just is a testament to something deeper, which is like the disrespect and the privilege that you have to do that. Because I really do feel like if you were a part of said groups, you would understand why you wouldn't do that and why that might be sensitive. Hey man,
I mean the movie's made already at this point, so
I was gonna say, and it's
you get your
out, and
rocks
they've been
off.
doing this
Get
whole
promos been
thing.
going extra hype and
Yeah, they've
crazy
been trying to do
now.
this thing where they're trying to like get us to believe that they actually have a romance. I'm not buying it. Stop it and just
And
sell what.
so that was something else that I was
Hey,
like, why did we
why?
not get the other girl who looked like Margot Robbie, but she's actually younger? Margot, baby, them crow's feet, you hiding? It's time. I would
I
like for
honestly haven't seen. I haven't seen Margot with no crow's feet. I'm not gonna hold you. Not saying that they don't exist. They probably do, but I will say.
my point
I
is I just
will
feel like
say.
I wouldn't mind
I
somebody
just don't
younger.
believe their romance, their little shindiggy that they're trying to build.
No, I'm not gonna do
I
that.
don't believe.
Margot's actually very beautiful, but what I will say is that she could have passed on this role. Unless or what I would like to see from more people is like use your power to invest in the movie, push a movie forward, right? It sounds like this Fennel girl was someone who I won't even say Fennel girl, the Fennel woman director who whatever, first time director, obviously like in a major motion picture in this disregard maybe cool, but Margot. Just the reason you're saying you're not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. Like we gotta quit putting these older people who are in their 40s.
Yeah. Baby
There are other
A-OK.
people. There's literally three other girls who look just like you, Margot, who are younger than you.
Who is you talking about?
The girl from Sex Education, the other girl who looked like she was from Sex Education, and then it's Margot Robbie. They all look alike. One of them's name is Emma Mackey. The other one's name is something something. I don't know, but they all look alike. I think her name is Catherine something. They all look very similar, and you can't tell me them is not.
The girl who is off of sex education does not look like.
Oh, friend, have you never seen that one picture where they got all three of them next to each other from like award? When they doing the awards or whatever. Nigga, them niggas they look
I would have to see
married.
that image. I don't
I'll have
know,
to
but
find it
hey,
and send it to you for sure because they favor each other a lot, a
mm,
lot. So yeah,
well, noted.
I just feel like, yeah, let's give the younger actors a shot, a chance. I'm sure there was some girl out there who probably went up for that role and she didn't get it. She was heartbroken. She's like, Mom.
Coming off of the younger role type of thing, because I think this honestly is a perfect segue. And this makes sense with the whole like improper casting and sorts of that's happening right now.
IP, baby.
Odessa, oh, huh?
I said the IP races of all
Yeah,
these book
Odessa
adaptations.
as A'zion is how you say her name. Dropping out
Yeah.
of the A24's deep cuts. She said, "I'm so pissed, y'all. I haven't read the book and should have paid more attention to all the aspects of Zoe before accepting. And now that I know what I know, fuck that, I'm out." However, I will say she came back and spoke some more that kind of gave off like, okay, I don't know if you're really like dropping this role because you understand why
Or
for
you just don't want
real.
to piss the people off.
Correct, because the following statement that she said definitely gave off like, I don't know if she maybe was just being flooded with too much or she wasn't feeling it. I don't know, but it definitely gave off like, okay, not you guys are doing too much over this. Like, you
Mhm.
guys accepted me when I did da da da. Da, and she did some. I don't even know what it was, but it was some sort of like you're not a comparison of like you guys didn't have any issue when I did this or this was way worse. Now you're trying to clock me over this. Bye. And I was like, okay, but hold on. Didn't you just say that you were dropping the fucking role because you didn't want to offend nobody? Now you come back talk about some, oh,
Girl, that
the
agent
people is
probably
doing
went
too
back and
much.
was like,
Like
look,
I'm.
look, listen to me. You dropped this role. I don't know if I can get you another one.
You said you dropped this role. No,
That's
because
what her
I
agent
honestly started
probably did.
seeing people talking about her.
Her agent probably, because there was this big push, if you remember, before they even announced this, that she was looking rather ambiguous and very Hispanic like.
Right. And people was like, pulled up a picture of her before and was like, she does not, she's
This is not her
white.
usual. This is not her usual style. I peep when they gave her that dark haircut. They started letting her do the tan and all that stuff, and then boop 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 boop.
Now you
A
passing off
role
like you
comes.
some sort of Italian something. No, you're not.
Girl, I
I
wouldn't
don't
be
even
surprised
know.
if at one point they said she was mixed and hair black. You know how they do. Or if she didn't already try and play that off. I will say a lot of the casting directors, bro, if you even give an inch of ambiguous, they gonna try and put you in the role. And it's like to some degree, I guess. But my thing is, girl, you are at
Oh,
the
this is
age
specifically what
now.
she said because I was trying to look for it. After she said the whole blah, 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 I'm dropping, blah, blah. She said, child, I have visible lip filler while playing a poor pregnant woman in the 1950s. But you big mad when I get casted as a Latina? Like that's the line? Question mark. Hot Cheeto bag emoji or picture. Hashtag bye Felicia. You've already pissed off another demographic in the process of you even trying to be funny. I don't understand.
Because why are you.
What is the hot Cheetos bag for?
This is what happens when y'all Caucasian people get
Why
to
are you
doing
also
this.
by also what is you cosplaying as a pregnant 1950s woman with lip filler have anything to do with an actual race that you cannot be? You are you drawing the connection that lip filler didn't exist in this 1950s era and when you were
Definitely did. Plastic surgery definitely existed in the 50s and 60s. And so then I
I'm
have
just
to
trying to figure out
say,
what's the point. Are you arguing that you've played the silliest and wackiest of things and now the line is Latina? Like
she said the
what is
line
the
is now
point?
race.
Question mark. Bye
She said
Felicia with a
a
hot
little
Cheeto bag.
tan.
What is the point
Y'all
that
know
you're
I look
trying to
like
draw
one
right
of
now?
them. Stop it. Stop it. I give it. Y'all wouldn't even have known. If I say my name is Odessa, y'all would have been like, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that
Hold
sound
up,
about
hold
right.
up. OMG. I have been got I have been bamboozled midway.
Uh-oh.
I take everything I said back.
She didn't say it.
No.
And sometimes you have to admit when you were wrong.
Hey, you know what? I ain't even
Everything what they say, you had us in the first half.
first off, this is what I will say.
The
And
first half was
this is a
true.
testament to doing these type of like things and journalism and all of this other stuff. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna do my fact checking with these resources. However, why is y'all trying to cosplay as other actual resources? I hate that. Like what? Like Centel, NBA Centel. it's NBA Central, but obviously
Girl.
I didn't got with them. And it's like
Why you didn't block him?
because he be funny. I'm not gonna hold you. He's funny.
Boy, what? I
Um,
be blocking the mugs.
but I'm just like, bro. Anyways, Odessa, you still not slick. You are trying to come off very ambiguous now. You're still not slick.
That's what I said. Everything we said in the first half was still correct. We just the response, the follow up to was wrong.
Well, the follow up was fake, so we take that back. Shout out.
Oof, this is
Who was that?
I don't know, but this is fire.
That's what I'm about to be on when I touch the photo. When I touch the camera again.
Ooh, this is what I was from. Ooh, I want this for my birthday. I'm trying to feel things in the night.
Crazy.
Like ooh, I don't
Yeah,
know. The Terra Gold 98 sensation on the camera. I like the way he photo black women. It's not that many of y'all out here who could do that very well.
for what?
Photograph. What? Okay, you know Peter Thomas Roth, correct? This is breaking news. This was literally just posted 15 minutes ago. Peter Thomas Roth, the skincare line. You remember they had that one mask that was going like really viral for like the pores and stuff like a couple years ago. It was going really viral, but nonetheless, they just
Oh,
posted 15, 16 minutes ago, excuse me. Jeffrey Epstein was my physics teacher when I was 17 in the 12th
oh,
grade at the Dalton School. We stayed in touch casually in the nearly 5 decades that followed. I visited Epstein's Manhattan residence once to show him some skincare products that I shipped to him at his request and left after a brief meeting in his dining room. I was never present with him for any activity that was inappropriate, never attended his parties, never flew on his plane, never traveled to his island. When allegations surrounding Epstein's behavior first surfaced, I was in disbelief that he could commit such heinous crimes. I was gravely mistaken. I'm horrified by the crimes he committed and lasting impact they have had on his victims, and I'm deeply regret maintaining any association with him after leaving the Dalton School. That's it. Was his name in any of this? Because why else are you
I would have to. Well, people have been calling that hotline too, and just giving, you know what I'm saying, just dropping tips, quote unquote tips, and
right?
letting it get traction and letting shit grow legs. That's how the Jay-Z thing, I think,
Mm-hmm.
came about. I'm not too sure. I have not been keeping up with that. And
I haven't
respectfully, he
either.
just got muted on my timeline. I have typed in his name, his first name, his last name, the misspellings of it.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
tired of seeing this until we move some things.
yeah. Like
I'm kind of, I don't
yeah.
want to keep getting bombarded with fake information and half-ass attempts of things that like you called me when we ready to roll. Let's roll, friends. Yeah.
And we
I want
clinking
to,
people up. I want to see
yeah.
mass raids, like how y'all flew down on Diddy house at both locations.
Oh,
I want to
right.
see
It
that
needs
type
to
of
look
coordination.
crazy.
Yeah. That was pretty crazy. I didn't think. Truthfully, I'm very shocked by the people who are coming out and speaking or choosing to speak. Is very interesting to see. From a business standpoint, I mean, it's like, do you not? I'm sure that was probably a long ass meeting with his HR team and publicist team and like from everybody, every department. It was probably an all hands on department thing. Child, good luck to y'all. Good luck to anybody and everybody affiliated. I hope you get what you deserve. With that being said, I don't really have much, friend. Do you have anything this week that you are feeling um that they need to have their thumb on the pulse about? Anything that the people need to know? I had one. This is punk rock band.
No.
They were
Well,
featured on ASAP Rocky's new album.
I have not listened to that just yet.
I got through half of it, but I do know he said there's going to be a disc 2 coming. I watched that interview he just did with Joe Budden and them, and he did mention that he's going to do like a disc 2, and it's going to be more mainstreamy, collabby. He
Hmm.
also alluded to the fact that Rihanna wants to get into the studio with Absol and niggas like that. And I was like, Absol.
See that working because Janae and Absol worked.
Like he said somebody else. Like I think he was like, I don't know. It was a good interview, but it was like interesting, very very interesting. Niggas was apparently upset at him for falling in love.
Ooh,
I guess people in
Abs-
the ASAP mob, they were upset with him for not getting traction in their. affiliate.
Oh, Rocky. They were mad at Rocky.
How
And
would you
to
feel about
that,
that?
and to that, I say, you bum sucker, crusty mother blum, bro. You
Niggas is mad at you because bro, we a collective and we supposed to be doing
cough smelling niggas.
3 children, a happy home, a wife, a
At
basically.
some point, you will not have your boys no more. At some point, you don't have work no more. At some point, you've hit all the goals that you need and have wanted to hit now. And I don't even, disclaimer, because I have my own little critiques on Rihanna as a people, as a person, and ASAP and them coming together. I have my own critiques. However, we cannot deny that these two individuals rock with each other. They've now defined what life is going to be like
And she got another
together.
one on the way.
Correct. It's clips. It's done. I'm tired of y'all talking about Rihanna getting in the booth. Let it go.
And what's
Let
funny
it
about it is
go.
he alluded that she is. She
I don't
do.
care. You're lying. Shut up.
And
I don't want to hear that.
he was like, man, I'm gonna get in trouble for even saying this. He was like, but she do. He was like, but that's not where we at right now. He was like, we enjoying each other.
And that's what I'm saying. But that's what I mean when I say she's not going, even if she's in the booth right now, even if she's like, I get it. I get the concept of having a hiatus. I'm doing it right now. I'm probably coming out of it. It's still getting my steps in of coming out of it. I definitely get it. But with that being said, you never know when you're actually going to come out of it. And it can come
right.
randomly. So because of that, it's like, stop bugging this girl for music, for real.
Bro, if I'm
Also,
with my nigga and we living my best life, I'm having my kids, I'm a billionaire,
now, if
I'm
he's
making
not
the
doing his
money
part that
and
he's
like
supposed to, like if you still boss man, if you stopping stuff getting done, okay, now I'm probably getting mad. You know what I'm saying?
no,
Because
he was like I feel like if anything it sounded like he was like I took a step back and I think niggas was riding his coattails because he
I was about
was
to say, it sounded like
the
niggas couldn't move without him and really couldn't brainstorm without
correct.
him and put together without him. Is all that it sounded like. It's not
Correct.
sounding like that he stopped movement or production or anything
They
else. It
viewing it
sounded
like that
like
though.
y'all couldn't
Like niggas
move.
is gonna view it like that though, of course, because it's like, well, nigga, you was the one who had the traction, you was the one who made the connections and da da
Build your
da
own
da da
traction,
da.
nigga.
Correct. That's what been my thing. I would have told niggas like, bro,
Because
or
nobody really know
come to me and
anybody out
say,
of
hey, bro,
ASAP Mob.
who was this and da da da. I don't think that nigga would have ever not answered a call, a text. If it was on some like, hey yo, bro, I'm doing my do you know somebody at Apple? Do you know somebody at you know what I mean? Like it's nothing
No.
I feel like to move on that tip, but to expect a nigga to do everything for you, that's that entitled shit where y'all get into them collectives because y'all
Yeah, I was
moving.
gonna say earlier because I didn't finish my sentence. Nobody knows ASAP Mob's the entire group.
No.
I don't,
I
and I was an ASAP fan,
Yams,
but Yams is not here no more.
yeah, Yams, Rocky,
Ferg, but Ferg ain't
Ferg.
with the but Ferg. I don't even think move with them anymore.
Yeah, he dipped a while ago.
I don't know the rest of them. I don't know. I know that big old. I
At
know
one
that
point,
group
I thought
picture
it
that
was
they
Tyler
took.
the Creator was in ASAP Hell because with how much it was him, Tyler, and Frank Ocean. Like I was like, y'all niggas
No, they
basically.
was just cool, and I still think ASAP and Tyler fell out over Rihanna, but whatever.
I don't know. He said they was just over at the crib, so they done made up clearly.
Probably. I had a
We
family.
don't right.
Clearly I
How
won.
long?
I don't have
Yeah.
no issues with you now, bro.
What else is there to talk about?
Hey, like what? Are you serious? I don't have no issues with you now. I got
What's
a
it? What
baby
the
with
nigga
her.
said? He said I manifested her. That nigga said I manifested her. He said I was. It makes sense though from what I've heard. This nigga basically got to the point where he was hoeing and done with hoeing, and he didn't want to hoe no more. And he went to a Christmas party at Denzel Washington's house, and he seen how Denzel Washington's family moving, and then he was like, "Wow, I want this." And then it sounded like he just spun the block on the one he thought at the time
And do
who
you feel like that's
he
a nice love story?
I mean, it sounded like he said at the time he knew he wasn't ready for all that, and they went their separate ways, or they never really tried it. And so in that, I guess maybe sure, I don't know. If we're gonna keep it in that lens, I would rather you get away from me when you know good and well you don't have no
I'm not
sense.
gonna lie. Yes, you
I'm
definitely need to
glad
get
you
away
did
from
that,
me.
and you was like, let me just go, sow my oats. But then when you was actually ready to be a father, you were actually ready to do the thing.
I don't know.
It's
I'm a little bit territorial in that scope because I'm like,
I don't think anything's gonna be perfect, but I'd rather it be that than the other bullshit.
that is fair because leave the fuck alone.
I'd rather it be that than the other bullshit. So if you
Like
need to
for
leave me
sure, I would
alone and
rather you
go
go. I
go
would
sow
rather you
your
know that
wild
what type of
oats,
woman I am and know that you
correct?
can't play with me and you
And
gotta kind
I've
of.
seen two now corroborating interviews where he's spoken like I dead ass when we met and we linked, which we all know the timeline of their situation, right? When we all thought that they was together, but clearly it never came to be. He was like, "No, I knew the type of woman she was." Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. Continue to go be a whore. Clearly, you got to the point where you was like, "I don't like this life anymore."
And it hits y'all, and some of y'all get a chance at the love
And
of
then
your
you
life,
just
and
got invited at the time, to Denzel's house. Again, you seen what you seen, and you decided, hey, I actually want to go back and try that with the one who I got that spark or that feeling of a woman with.
Mhm.
And so thus I went back. That's literally, I've seen actually 3 interviews where that story is
Okay. Well,
how
when
this
you put it
nigga
like
has
that,
said it.
okay. I guess I might be open to it, but I don't know.
I
Sometimes
can't be too mad at it. I mean,
you
yes, would I prefer you to just know and we go and we have our journey together? Yes, I'm not gonna lie, that would be great. But for two niggas
girl.
who were at that point in their life and they was high powered and I mean Rihanna was living her life too, so it's like in some breath too. Who am I to say that we don't know she wasn't ready to do all the things she might have
On
wanted to
me.
do.
Right.
So and that I can't be mad. The niggas clearly is making it work because he do talk. He was like I peeped I peeped them niggas kept saying wifey, wife, wife. He was like, he was like, nah, we playing this. Da, 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 da. Like he ain't correct them. He definitely ain't correct them.
Yeah. Why would you?
The nigga ain't correct them. And it sounded like, you know, they got their shit working out. He almost let it slip that she was pregnant again. And then we seen the photos. So that's why I was like, they filmed this. It looked like in December. She was definitely already showing.
That's
I
what
was
I'm saying.
like,
Both of them is Caribbean, I think.
yeah. Well, yeah, he's Bahamian or something, I think, or Haitian or something. And
Oh
then he got the whole Harlem thing. She's, Bayesian.
man.
I
But
think
yeah,
this one
with
might be
that,
the girl. I think that's what she's trying for. I
she
think she
already got
want.
the girl.
Oh, she did. I be forgetting because they all kind of look.
Yeah, no, they all look
And
like spitting
then
images of each other, but she already got the girl.
yeah,
She just had now do I think that she gonna get another girl this go around? I think it's a chance. You
is it
get two
RZA?
boys and two.
RZA's the girl, right? Or no, RZA's the boy.
No. Um
RZA, Riot, and
and
Ryan. No,
Rocky,
Rocky.
I think.
Hmm.
Rocky. It's something with another. It's another R. She's doing the R thing, and I get that because I would definitely do the same. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely
Okay,
that.
I'm definitely doing it with the
Whoever my
case.
husband is, they're gonna take on your initial maybe or mine. One of we'll decide. We'll decide. It's either some more D's or whatever your initial is, babe. So that.
Definitely gonna be another Kier. So
But yeah, I don't have anything else on the
I
for
seen
the
one lady.
post.
She made her daughter a junior. I said, boy, I don't know if I could do that to my daughter.
No, I don't. I don't. No, I don't want to
A
actually.
junior is crazy. I've always
No,
thought juniors for girls was wild. That's a very much slap your dick on the table.
for sure.
I don't know
I
if I
wouldn't
have
do
it
it
in
though.
me.
I don't like the
Yeah.
idea of juniors, period, though. So
Yeah. I don't know. The point is here we on the unpaid invoices support Black love. And with that being said,
thank you guys for listening to
for
another
coming to
episode.
we're listening to a rant about some Black love that me and Danique will soon experience in love from the Lord heaven above. All right, folks.
It's love month, right?
The
Obviously,
month of love, love, love.
we thank you guys for tuning in. Obviously, check us out on our social medias and share to your favorite people, even the people you hate, even the people you're kind of like, I don't know, I'm kind of iffy about them. But you get us, we get you. We'll see you next time on another episode of Unpaid Invoices.